Is the point of having a builder act as a consultant through the pre-construction process? I've just finished a meeting and this absolutely shits me to tears because the amount of times I see this is absolutely ridiculous. So I've just finished a meeting coming out with a client and they spent the money getting the approvals, they spent the money getting the design plans, the engineering, the drafting, everything completely finished, ready to go. And they got to construction phase because they'd talked with builders in the past. They said, look, go find a draftsman or go find a building designer or an architect, go get drawn what you want, come back to us and we will just give you, we'll give you the pricing from there. Which I think is the complete most arse-about way to go about things, because one of the reasons why we developed the Surf acting as a construction or pre-construction consultant in this process is purely the amount of money we can save you as a client. Like, for example, they've just spent over $10,000 in plans to pretty much turn around and throw them in the bin because they're completely way outside their budget. So this is what I stress about getting your builder involved early, very early on in the stages, because your builder should have some previous knowledge on previous types of constructions and buildings they have done to give you somewhat of an indication. It's nowhere near an accurate price, but it's an indication on where potentially your budget needs to be sitting based on the previous projects they've done. And if they can do this, and this is not saying it's a right or wrong amount, but it's giving you an estimated range to work with, so you can go, hey, if we want to raise and build a house, it's going to potentially be, we know we've done the last 3 projects, this is what was involved. They started from here and they finished from here, depending on the level of finish, the design, the access, all that. So all that's got to be considered. But at the end of the day, at least then you're getting an idea before you get too far in the design. You've got an idea on where you're heading with costs, and this can easily, the amount of money you pay us to be a pre-consultant, we can save you that by being a consultant and helping you and guiding you through the process very early on in the stages, to not end up with a set of plans that completely outside your budget, and then you turn around and just throw them in the bin and go, what a waste of money. It just shits me to tears, because it's just, I see it, I don't know how many times I see it happen, and it's just, I think there's just lack of knowledge in the regards of the industry for homeowners out there trying to find information and what they can do in regards to being able to get an idea on cost, because searching for Google is just not going to do it. I guess the only way I've found that people have done it is they're talking to friends that have renovated and have done things with other builders. But the best way to do it is being able to work with a builder that you can find early on in that stage that can gauge pricing and give you an idea before you get too far down the end.